Hey, welcome to Daily Bravo Drama. In this video, we will be talking about Dorit's forced $7 million mansion sale, Leah Remini grabbing a diamond on RHOBH, Jax Taylor leaking Brittany's direct messages, a former Bravo producer claiming Lisa Vanderpump set up Scandoval, and the bizarre new Netflix Wonka reality show using AI. We'll cover everything coming up in this audio.
Hey, this is Delilah.
Hey, this is Fahid.
Welcome to Reality TV Audio Podcast, where we break down the latest in reality TV every day.
Yeah, thanks for having me. So, the mission for this deep dive is to basically synthesize this massive stack of reality TV news articles we have today.
Oh, there's so much to get through.
Right, there really is. So we want to take all these updates, start with the most viral Bravo drama that is just blowing up everywhere, and then, move into some competition show stuff and a pretty wild streaming controversy.
I am so ready, and I am looking right at this Beverly Hills blockbuster to start us off.
Oh, yeah?
Because Dorit and PK Kemsley's divorce has officially hit that ugly face.
It really has. Yeah, like a judge is actually ordering them to sell their house. And we are not talking about, like, a modest starter home here.
No, definitely not.
This is a $7 million, 6-bedroom, 10-bathroom Los Angeles mansion.
It is massive.
Right. And a judge just stepped in and essentially told them both, put a for sale sign in the yard.
Yeah.
But the finger pointing here is just wild to me. PK went to the court claiming Dorit was simply not paying the mortgage.
Right. He said she stopped paying.
Yeah. And then Dorit turns right around and says, well, PK has the money to pay the bills, so he should be covering this debt. It is a complete stalemate playing out in the public eye.
It is. And, what's fascinating here is how the legal system ultimately steps in to force a resolution when reality stars stalemate like this.
Right, because the court does not care about your Bravo storyline.
Exactly. The court does not care about who looks better on camera or, who gets the better edit. They just care about the assets.
Yeah.
So they have agreed to the sale, and Dorit has been ordered by the judge to move out by November.
Wow, November. That is coming up.
Very fast. And the specific facts from the court documents show they actually hired Zach Goldsmith to be the listing agent.
Oh, wait, Zach Goldsmith from that Netflix show?
Yeah, exactly. From Buying Beverly Hills.
Oh, wow. That is a fun crossover.
Right. And meanwhile, PK is going to become the manager of the LLC that owns the property.
Really? He gets to manage it?
Yeah, just to help facilitate the sale.
Yeah.
And he is going to keep paying the mortgage until Dorit moves out, but then he gets reimbursed from the sale proceeds.
Okay, that makes sense, I guess.
Plus, he gets back other money he spent on the property after they separated. But the judge did actually deny PK's request to heavily sanction Dorit over all of this.
Okay, so I have a question for you about this.
Sure.
Is a $7 million mansion in Beverly Hills even an asset at this point? Or is it just a massive liability during a reality TV divorce?
Oh, that is a great question.
Because to me, it is like playing a game of hot potato with a burning building. Neither of them wants to hold the carrying costs of a 10-bathroom house, but, dropping it destroys their credit and their public image.
Yeah, it is a huge financial burden.
Honestly, this whole public real estate battle is incredibly messy. Having a judge mandate your living situation because you cannot agree on who pays the light bill, it just shows how quickly the glamour fades when the cameras stop rolling.
It really does. And that financial pressure is exactly why the court mandates the liquidation of the asset. The carrying costs alone just create this financial bleed that has to be stopped.
Absolutely.
And, that forced transition in Dorit's personal life is happening at the exact same time her professional environment is being completely upended.
Oh, the cast shakeup.
Yes. We have massive casting news for season 16 of The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills.
I saw this and I could not believe it.
Right. Leah Remini has reportedly signed on as a full-time housewife.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, she is going to be holding a diamond.
That is just a phenomenal risk for the network.
You think so?
Oh, totally. You are injecting a Hollywood heavyweight into an ecosystem that usually relies on a very specific type of social climbing.
That is true.
And wait, Tracy Tudor's joining too, right?
Yeah, Tracy Tudor from $1 Million Listing Los Angeles is officially joining the cast.
Okay, so that adds even more real estate energy to the mix?
Right.
But then we are losing people too. Amanda Francis is out.
Yeah, they reportedly did not ask her back.
And Crystal Kung Minkoff confirmed she is out as well.
Right, Crystal is gone. And she actually confirmed that Cynthia Bailey was the one who mediated her feud with Jeff Lewis.
Which is such a funny detail to me. It's Cynthia Bailey just swooping in as a mediator.
I know, it's great.
But getting back to Leah Remini, I just feel like her Spitfire personality is going to completely shake up the Beverly Hills dynamic.
Oh, without a doubt. She brings decades of TV experience. I mean, she was on The King of Queens for years.
Right.
But more importantly, she brings the experience of her documentary series, where she took on Scientology.
Exactly. That is a whole different level of conflict.
Right. She has that Emmy-winning docuseries. She was in that organization for over 30 years before leaving and becoming this very vocal activist.
Wow.
So if you think about the mechanism of conflict resolution on Beverly Hills, it usually involves, like, passive-aggressive digs.
Oh, totally. Proxy wars, leaking stories to the press, all of that covert stuff.
Right. But Leah Remini is used to dealing with high-stakes institutional intimidation. She's just not going to be intimidated by some dinner party argument.
No way. She is straight from Brooklyn, and she is going to say exactly what she thinks right to their faces.
Yeah, the other women are not ready for that.
It shifts the entire power structure of the cast. It is going to be incredible television.
It really is.
But, you know, sometimes the most incredible television is completely planned out behind the scenes.
Oh, you are talking about the producer interview.
Yes, which brings us to ex-Bravo producer Patrick McDonnell. He just did an interview on the Juicy Scoop podcast.
Right, and he dropped some major secrets.
He really did. He was talking about Vanderpump Rules in Orange County. But the big thing is he claimed Lisa Vanderpump essentially set up the Scandoval scene at SUR.
Yeah, he detailed exactly how that played out.
Right.
Which was wild to hear from a producer's mouth.
What exactly did he say happened?
So he says they were filming at SUR for season 10, and this is right before the affair fully broke in the press.
Okay.
Raquel was late for her shift, and Patrick claims that he and Lisa Vanderpump were talking off camera, speculating about why she was late. And they were noting that she had slept at Sandoval's house while Ariana was out of town.
Wow. Off camera, they were already talking about it.
Exactly. And then according to Patrick, Lisa essentially orchestrated bringing that exact speculative conversation onto the cameras.
To plant the seed.
Right, to plant the seed for the audience.
Okay, let's unpack this.
Yeah.
Because I see a lot of fans getting really angry online when they hear about producers setting up scenes like this.
They hate it.
But does a producer setting up a scene ruin the reality of reality TV? Or is it just like necessary staging to get the truth on camera?
It is a blurry line.
To me, it is just necessary. It's like setting up the pins in a bowling alley.
Right.
You still need the cast members to roll the ball and knock them down. The conversation happened in real life between Lisa and Patrick. They just recreated the environment to catch it on film.
Yeah. Otherwise, the audience wouldn't understand when the scandal eventually broke.
Exactly.
That is a perfect way to understand the production mechanism, honestly. In a docu-soap, you have to format reality so it makes narrative sense in a 42-minute episode.
You cannot just film them staring at a wall for 12 hours.
Right. You cannot just hope they repeat crucial off-camera conversations. But Patrick didn't stop there. He also shared some contrasting views on other housewives.
Oh, right. He talked about Kyle Richards, didn't he?
Yeah, he called Kyle warm and welcoming. He said everyone who works for her genuinely loves her.
That's so nice to hear.
And he said Tamra Judge is a professional delight.
Wait, really? Tamra?
Yeah, he said she is a delight to work with behind the scenes.
That is surprising, just given her on-camera persona.
Right, but he claims Shannon Beador is basically the opposite. He said she is always melting down in crises while they're trying to film.
Oh, wow. Well, you know, having someone melting down behind the scenes just sounds exhausting for the crew.
It highlights a core tension in reality TV production. The qualities that make someone phenomenal on screen, like that high anxiety and emotional volatility, can make them incredibly difficult to manage as a coworker.
Exactly.
The crew needs someone who can deliver chaos on camera, but maintain professionalism off camera.
Which is such a rare balance.
It really is.
And speaking of that inability to balance public chaos and private professionalism, let's talk about Jax Taylor and Brittany Cartwright.
Oh man, the Valley mess.
Yes, their public feud has just reached a completely chaotic new level. Jax recently leaked a direct message that Brittany allegedly sent to someone.
Yeah, he put it right on his Instagram.
So what was the context of the DM?
Okay, so Jax had posted a promotional flyer for an autism event called Dads and Drafts.
Right, because they share a 5-year-old son, Cruz, who has autism.
Exactly. So after Jax posted the flyer, Brittany allegedly sent a direct message to the event organizers.
Behind his back.
Yeah, asking if Jax was actually officially involved. She said she had some information to share with him if he was, and she asked for a donation link because she wanted to help the cause.
Okay, so Jax sees this and just completely loses it.
He went on a massive rant.
Yeah, he claims she tries to sabotage his work. And then he throws in this detail claiming that he is 637 days sober.
Right, he made sure to highlight that.
Look, just giving my brief opinion on this, using your Instagram to fight with your ex over a charity event is just peak chaos.
But it's so unnecessary.
It does not help anyone, especially not the charity, and certainly not their son. Handle it in a private text message, not on a public story for millions of people to read.
It just shows how blurred the lines are between their personal lives and their public brands. Everything is condensed to them.
It is exhausting just to track.
It is.
Well, we have covered a lot of heavy Bravo drama, so let's just pause for a quick second. I want to give a massive shout out to the learner community tuning in right now.
Yes, absolutely.
You guys always show up wanting to get past the surface level gossip and really understand how this industry works, and we appreciate you.
We do. And to reward that, I have a fun fact straight from an Andy Cohen interview.
Oh, lay it on me.
So Andy recently revealed why he turned down Dancing with the Stars.
Wait, they asked him to do it?
Yeah, and he said no. He says he cannot dance, and he knows he already gets made fun of on TikTok when people film him dancing at concerts.
Oh, that is so funny. At least he is self-aware.
Right. He also said he will never do the Traitors.
Well, he hosts the reunion, right? So that would be weird.
Exactly. He hosts the reunion, but he also said he knows he would be targeted immediately because everyone knows he produces reality TV.
Oh, and they would vote him out night one.
Totally. He also mentioned that Bravo actually cast wide, unsuccessful nets for Real Housewives in Nashville and Chicago.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, they tried to make those cities happen, but they just couldn't get the cast right.
See, that is fascinating. You can't just throw random wealthy women in a room. You need that interconnected social history to make the conflict work.
Exactly. And just to finish the Andy facts, he had high praise for Rosie O'Donnell hosting Jimmy Kimmel Live.
Oh, I love Rosie.
Yeah, he thought she did a great job.
Well, here's where it gets really interesting because we need to pivot to some court cases and legal updates.
Yeah, let's get into it.
Starting with Nathan Gallagher from Below Deck.
Oh, right.
He is finally breaking his silence on his December 2025 domestic violence arrest.
Yeah, he released a statement to Rolling Stone, which is a very specific PR move.
Exactly, rather than just ranting on Instagram. He claims he has video footage and messages showing another side of the story.
Okay.
He says he wants to co-parent peacefully. He takes responsibility for his mistakes, and he isn't looking for revenge.
Well, that is a very measured response.
Yeah, he wants to handle it legally, not publicly.
Which is a sharp contrast to our next update from Teen Mom 2.
Oh boy, the Janelle Evans situation.
Right. So David Eason's assault and child abuse charges against Janelle's 17-year-old son, Jace, were just dropped entirely.
Completely dropped. How does that even happen?
Well, the prosecutor said Janelle, her mother, Barbara, and Jace all stopped cooperating.
Oh, wow.
So without them cooperating, they had to drop the case. And Janelle tweeted this shocking reaction.
What did she say?
She literally said, "I don't care," and called the whole court case drama for attention.
She called a child abuse case involving her own son drama for attention.
Yeah.
That is just deeply sad.
It really is. And note that Jace is now living with Barbara.
Well, I am glad he's with Barbara. Okay, I have a stack of quick news links here to make sure we cover all our bases.
Let's do it.
Let's fire through these rapid fire style. First, Luis Ruelas' ex reportedly nearly sued Jackie Goldschneider over some legal advice.
Wow, okay.
Second, Harry Jowsey's wife just made a devastating claim about their marriage.
Yeah, it is rough.
Third, Zach Woodworth shared a pretty scary hospital bed story on Instagram.
Jeez.
Fourth, former Big Brother star Laura Carter is caught in a welfare scandal and says she is broke.
The post-reality TV crash is real.
It is. And finally, The Secret Lives of Mormon Wives Season 5 trailer is out. Dakota is showing off a lip tattoo of Taylor, and Whitney is telling Jen she feels zero remorse.
Boom. Clear the desk.
Cleared the desk. The velocity of this news is just insane.
It moves so fast. But, speaking of the reality TV life cycle, let's look at the competition shows real quick.
Oh yeah, the Traders update.
Yeah, post-Traders, Brittany Haynes and Danielle Reyes are apparently still really tight.
I love.
Reyes called Haynes my person and said they were unstoppable together.
See, I love when genuine bonds survive those paranoid games.
Me too. But then over on Big Brother 28, things are a little more tense.
Because of Rachel Riley.
Yes. Rachel Riley actually wants the Survivor duo, Dee Valladares and Rick Devens, to steamroll this season.
Wait, she is rooting against the Big Brother alumni.
Exactly. And the other BB alumni want to protect their turf. It's causing a huge fandom war. Becca Devins actually had to speak out about the severe trolling Rick is facing.
Fan bases for these competition shows get so toxic.
They really do. But speaking of toxic, nothing compares to this new Netflix Wonka reality show.
Oh, the AI thing. I read about this.
It is so bizarre. On September 23, 2026, Netflix and Eureka Productions are dropping a show called Wonka's The Golden Ticket.
Okay.
And they used AI to clone the late Gene Wilder's voice to narrate it.
No way. That is just...
Yeah, they got the family's permission. The fans are absolutely furious.
I mean, I can see why.
People are calling it dystopian.
Let me ask you this. Is using an AI voice of a deceased actor the ultimate reality TV gimmick, or does this cross a major ethical line?
I think it crosses a huge line.
To me, it is like artificial flavors in candy. Like, sure, it looks the same, but it leaves this terrible synthetic taste in your mouth.
That is a perfect analogy.
You cannot just code a human soul. It just feels incredibly hollow to use Gene Wilder's voice for a reality competition.
If we connect this to the bigger picture, reality TV right now is totally unpredictable.
Right.
I mean, we have judges forcing mansion sales, ex-producers spilling secrets about stage scenes, and now AI bringing back legendary voices.
We spend so much time debating what is real in reality TV drama, but with AI hosts like Gene Wilder, the line between reality and complete fabrication has officially been erased.
It really has.
What does that mean for the future of entertainment?
It is definitely something we're going to have to watch closely.
Absolutely.
All right, well, that wraps it up for today, but do not go far, because next time we are diving into a massive, heavily rumored cheating scandal that is about to rock a beloved Bravo franchise to its core.
Oh, I can't wait for that one. You will not want to miss it. Thanks for hanging out with us, and we will catch you on the next deep dive.